In the year 2013, the first batch of Google smart glasses were shipped. This was the year many thought the revolution in mobile industry would happen and people would start shifting from their mobile devices towards the smart glasses. The smartphone revolution was kicked off by Apple in 2007 and Google was behind in launching its Android OS to the market at that time. So they wanted to be ahead in the race of creating the next big product and hence it launched the world's first smart glass for common people. It was the Google Glass Explorer edition with the whopping cost of $1,500. Google Glass was not a success, but it ignited a spark of curiosity among many enthusiasts. In today's spotlight, we are talking about the smart glasses. Why Google Glass failed? Google Glass was part of the Google X project. Google X is a semi-secret research and development facility founded by Google in 2010. Most of Google's ambitious projects like the Internet Balloon, autonomous car are all part of Google X. The Google co-founder Sergey Brin, who also oversees the Google X, was involved in the Google Glass project, and it was his idea that the project goes mainstream. Even when the glass was just in prototype, he suggested that they consider it as a finished product and let the product out in the public to see how people react. He wanted the consumer to provide feedback about the functionality and design. So in 2013, the product went mainstream. Google had a huge event and announced the next big product, at least what they thought. But not all were able to get their hands on the product. Only a few market elites, which means the influencers and the reviewer, got to get their hands on it. So what were the functionalities and features of this Google Glass? So the Google Glass had 7 basic features. You can take a picture, record videos, get directions from Google Maps, send messages, take phone calls, use Google Plus Hangouts, and use the simple old Google search. Since the product was in an early stage of its development, these were the only features that came out of the box. But Google promised more application integrations to follow. But in spite of all the gimmicks, the product didn't take off. Why? There are many reasons why Google Glass didn't succeed, like its high pricing, privacy issue, and awful design. But the main reason for its failure to be the next big product was Google's wrong product choice. Yes, you heard me right. After the smartphone started to become mainstream, the next goal was to create wearables. So there is a vision of a connected environment. The smartphone is the centerpiece of this vision. And surrounding the smartphones are the wearables, which enhance the capability of smartphones and hence creating a connected environment. So what really is this connected vision? Let's take the example of Apple. The first iPhone was launched in 2007. After that, every year Apple launched a new iPhone. With every new launch, they were trying to perfect the smartphone. And once they thought that the product was stable, they moved their focus to wearables, a product that would provide extra functionality along with the smartphone. So basically, it was a raw bet for which type of wearable to select. And Apple chose the watch, the Apple Watch. In 2014, the rumors of a new Apple Watch started to make rounds of the internet. And in April of 2015, it was available for pre-orders. The same way Apple targeted watch as their wearable to focus, Google chose their wearable device as glasses. But the consumer was not really ready for smart glasses in 2013. The product was well ahead of its time. So what is the current scenario? Currently, the world is behind smartwatches. We have around 5 versions of Apple Watches that have hit the market. And as it goes, companies are following the Apple lead and working on the next generation watches. When it comes to glasses, people are still fine with their glasses being normal. But why suddenly in the year 2020 I am talking about smart glasses? Because times have changed. There are new players in the market and they have introduced some promising new technology. Almost every other company is doing research on the next wearable. Today there are prototypes of smart glasses from companies like Bose, Amazon, Intel, Snapchat and many more. What does the future hold for smart glasses? What really intrigued me for looking into the past of smart glasses was when I saw a possible future. North. North is an Amazon-backed smart glasses company which, in my opinion, is one of the best smart glasses that has hit the market. North sells these $600 smart glasses with some kind of AR projection on the glass to provide notification, show feeds, and use Alexa. The features of the glasses are still minimal, but it's the right step forward. So will North be able to replace your smartphone? Well, currently not. The system is still far behind and needs a lot of phase of improvement to go through until it reaches a stage where it would be able to market the product as a standalone device to the consumer. With the Amazon-backed North stepping in right direction, I think it's the perfect opportunity for Google to take the design clues and restart the Google Glass project. Make the product more appealing to the consumer. Since they have already worked for so many years, they are well off to succeed than anyone else. But if North keeps on working on the product, it's sure going to be something to look out for in the future. So that's it guys with my views on smart glasses and what importance it holds for the future of wearables. If you liked the video, then do consider hitting the like button and share this video with others. And subscribe if you want to see more video like this one. See you guys in the next video. Till then, see ya.